your kingdom here. Let the darkness fear. Show your mighty hand. Heal our streets and land. Set your church on fire. Win this nation.
Welcome to day 4 of the Great Commission Challenge. I am Pastor Martin, and I am here once again to give you another challenge in the Great Commission Challenge. Hey, have you ever been told to do something but not told how to do it? Many times when this happens, this can lead to a great deal of frustration. I am reminded of a time that my daughter a few years back had asked if she could wash my car, and I'm like, yeah, go right ahead. And so next thing I know, she's out there, she's watering down, she's got soap, she's got bubbles, it's all going great. And I finally go out there to kind of see how she's doing after a little while, and I see that she is on the hood of my car just scrubbing away, and she's got one of those green scratch pads that you use on your dishes, and she's on the hood of my car just going to town. You could understand that I was a little bit frustrated. I think she was a little bit frustrated with me. I didn't tell her not to use the scratch pad. She didn't know. Maybe this has happened to you at work or at school or even at home, that you're asked to do something, but you're not quite sure how to do it. That's what the Great Commission Challenge is all about. That's why I'm making these videos. I want to give you an idea of how you can be used by God to change the world. We want to be contagious as Christians. Have you ever heard of a worldwide epidemic? Yeah, I think we all have. That's what we want this thing to be with Jesus. Jesus is contagious. We want to catch Him. We want other people to catch Him. And when we have it in its fullest measure, we become contagious to those that are around us. Hey, Jesus had a plan. It wasn't a difficult plan. I'm going to put it into a simple formula, and then I want you to walk with me over the next several days as we talk about this formula. It's HP plus CP plus CC equals maximum MI. Sorry, MI. MI stands for maximum impact. We'll start on this end. We want to make a maximum impact in what we're doing, especially as we're talking to people about Jesus Christ. You know, in Acts chapter 1, we are empowered witnesses when the Holy Spirit comes upon us. You know, he says, you'll be my witnesses when the Holy Spirit comes upon you. You know, you're going to receive power. It's going to give us the ability to go out. So maybe today the challenge is to ask the, Holy Spirit, pray to the Holy Spirit, say, Lord, give me power to do this. Give me the power to fulfill your great commission in my own community. In 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 19 and the surrounding verses, it talks about how God has reconciled us to Himself through Jesus Christ and has given us the ministry of reconciliation. We are a part of this reconciling process in bringing the world back to God. And so we get to do that in Matthew chapter 28 that we talked about on day 1, which is the Great Commission to go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I've commanded you. This is the impact that we want. We want it to be a global impact, but we start right in our own town, in our own community, and possibly even in our own very homes. And so Jesus has a couple of parables that He talks about that we're going to be looking at over the next couple of days. And I want you to follow along with me. But He tells a parable about salt and light. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at how we as believers can be salt, the salt of the earth, how we can be a light to the world. I hope you'll join me tomorrow as we learn about being salt and light.
Build your kingdom.